Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho! It's a thunderous Thursday, a thoughtful Thursday. It's going to be a lovely Thursday, a throwdown Thursday. If you go over to Comics Division, that should be a lot of fun tonight. Boy, do we have tons of stories to talk about. And today, special bonus, I am actually running the H cast over on Mr. H Reviews channel. Coming up in about a little over 2 hours. So that should be a good time. I'm still putting together the stingers for the show. We've got tons of news today. I think 21 stories in all, plus bonus time. We're going to do probably about 15, 20 minutes, maybe a half hour bonus time. Not really sure, but I do need to leave time for myself to finish up these stingers. And I want to say hi to everybody here. So let's just say hi to Griffin. We've got Katsith in the house. The Vulcan lives. Good to see you. Great to see you. We've got, I probably missed Griffin's historical thing of the day because for whatever reason, it didn't capture the early chat on my side. We got Morgan King out there. D-Bud Martin's in the house. And of course, Darren Hughes, who is an amazing wrench on this channel. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of great wrenches here. Thank you all. Olaf Von S is here. He's a moderator over on the H cast. So that should be good today. Looking forward to that. Let's see. Deleted Scenes is here. How's it going, Steven? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Sort of Poopus Q Burr is here. I have a story for you today, my favorite polar bear. And let's see. A few other folks popped in the door. Let's say hi to them, like our good friend, Black Saber. What's up? We got a few more folks, of course. The lovely Katsith. I think I said hello already, but I had to double check there. Let's see. Christopher Dominguez is here. What's going on? The Batcap is here. What's up? Good to see you. Final Monkey. Good Thursday, everybody. That's right. Good Thursday. And let's see what else happened. Let's see. Well, we had SFX, F314, Sabertooth Raptor. Agent Atwood, who happens to be not only on YouTube, but also on Odysee and Rumble, along with Why on Earth hanging out on Odysee. Great to see you, my friend. Renee's Ramblings is here as well. And the Common Nerd. What's going on, Jesse? Great to see you, buddy. Hopefully you guys had a chance to see today's video. I think I was quite fire today. Jillian N, greetings, and thank you for saying hello to all the Culturians. I think you are credited with calling us that. Well done. And Tender Warrior 68 is here, of course. Let's see. Who else rolled in the door? We had many folks pop in here while I was busy in the back getting things together. Randall Orser's here. What's going on, Randall? And a couple other folks. Come on, scroll, you silly thing. Scroll. If I missed you, it's for no other reason than, stupid scrolling. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm looking forward to Friday. The Captain Fandom Nerd is going to be going live today as soon as I'm done. So do check out Captain Fandom Nerd's channel. Should be fun. 11 Alpha is here. And there's Al Humphreys checking in from across the pond. Hello. Hello indeed. Ram Bam 3000 has entered the chat. We've got the Sleazy Paladin over there. How's it going? Saying hi on Rumble. Talking some trash on the YouTubes. Something about ad blocking fun stuff. Interesting. Let's see. Barney Fife is here. What's going on? And OC Dobbins is in the house. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Rod Thunderheart is here. Low Spec Linux Laptop. Scott Cook is here. Great to see you. And we've got Shadow Chaser in the house as well. Pat S is here. What's up, Pat? Great to see you, bud. And you know what? We have to go. But I'm still going to say hi to people. Like Rob Altus. What's up? Jim Watari is in the house. What's going on, Jim? WAP is here. What's going on? Kalichioki. Good to see you. Carlos Alfredo Lopez. That's right. Oh, that music's loud on mine. I'm going to turn that down. Woo-hoo. We got Jared Markham in the house. The Mad Doctor, Adega Outlaws. What's going on? Theliato, good morning, sir. Hey, Luis Messina is here. All right, everybody. I'll say hi to some more folks after we get ready. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. In fact, 2021 stories in all, so we got to get cooking. Plus, I have a bear story for you as I go looking for them. And thank you very much for the generous gift. Jillian N drops 10 Culture Casino memberships. Let's get fired up here. We're going to talk about Byron Allen. He wants to give $10 billion to Disney. Disney's just not ready to take it. Does that sound really wise to you? Apparently, Iger's just not ready to sell off capital cities, which is what includes ABC and all the associated properties, as well as some other linear things he'd like to part with from the Fox days. Byron Allen's got the money. He's just waiting. We got the SAG-AFTRA folks meeting on Monday now. They pushed that back another couple days. And, well, there's some weird stuff going on. You need to check WDW Pro's video after you've checked my video from today and find out what actually is happening with the strike that's wrapping up on the writer's side and how there might be a bit of an issue there. Comedy Central is pushing beyond Hasan Minhaj, apparently being revealed to be a fraud and liar, especially when it comes to race baiting, isn't going to necessarily land you a gig on Comedy Central. Who knew? There is a new rule. That's right, the Taylor Sheridan rule, which simply means that you can have a writer's room of 1 or 2 people if you're a solo writer. Mike White also has been a benefit from that rule as well. HBO chief Casey Bloys says he will not allow any of his shows to be created by AI. He didn't say they couldn't be somewhat written by AI. He just said, I'm not going to do AI. We'll see. But they are back to work. Well, kind of. I mean, the actors aren't done yet, but at least on the HBO side, they can get busy writing different shows and putting stuff together for Stranger Things, Euphoria, and House of the Dragon in case they need to punch anything up. You have James Gunn confirming, I guess, and this is something we'll cover later today on the HCast, that 3 stars could continue their roles in the new DC universe. But to some extent, he didn't actually say that in a way that would make you confident that is going to happen, just that it could. Disney Distribution is losing probably one of the last qualified people in the Disney company, Ken Caldwell, who'd been there for nearly 4 decades. I think it's 37 years in all. And he's going to be replaced by someone who's meritless and probably unqualified for the gig. And let's see, we've got Bruce Springsteen calling it quits for 2023. He's got to recover from his peptic ulcer. I have some suggestions, but maybe you should just call it quits. Bruce, sell off your catalog like all the other sellouts. You got movie reviews coming out for The Creator, which is in previews today, which I will try to get to see by tomorrow. Very excited for this film. I have been for quite some time, and all the reviews look great. Here's a weird thing. We're getting a new Betty Boop. That's right, a new Betty Boop. Does she look like Betty Boop to you? Maybe. This picture seems to be overly bright and with a shift in brightness and contrast, I would say. The news is getting famous for doing this. Well, why would they have to? Your guess is as good as mine. But I think some people are going to have some problem with this particular boop. Could be wrong. Las Vegas hospitality workers are, they've given their official raw to a strike against hotels and casinos. Great. This is the problem. You get entire groups of people that can hold entire industries and towns hostage. Look, I have no trouble with collective bargaining, but there has to be something that's reasonable about it. Vegas is a big city that was 2 major casino properties were held hostage because of a ransomware attack, and now they're going to have to deal with this garbage. You imagine going to Vegas and not having somebody clean your room? How's that going to work out? Not well. I tell you what, there's a lot of scabs that'll go to work in these situations. But we'll see. The stock market today, well, Asian shares were in turmoil once again, yesterday in particular. And now you've got a lot of antitrust stuff happening around Google and others. DuckDuckGo founders actually going after Google right now, saying that they basically thwart competition, specifically with phones, but in many other areas. Not to mention the fact, have you noticed that you can't find a lot with Google these days? I mean, more people are actually turning to Reddit than they are to Google, which is terrifying because Reddit's really a wasteland. I imagine a lot of people are going to start using various chat functions in AI chats like ChatGPT to do searches. I don't know. Have to see. We got Rambam 3000 saying that I worked as a guest room cleaner for 14 years at a local lodge. I think I can clean my own room. Well, there you go. And that may be what it comes to in Vegas. But a moose was on the loose in Stockholm and went into a subway, created a lot of havoc, I bet, and then they shot it dead. Then it's dead. Wait, why don't you just figure out a way to, get it out of there without doing that? Crazy story. Just crazy. So that part of the southern line was suspended. No kidding. Getting that animal out of there had to be a hot mess. And finally, a bear steals picnic food while a mother and son sit inches away. That's right. Hey, boo-boo, let's get us a picnic basket. See? Does that surprise you? Nah. Just crashing the picnic in Mexico. Pretty interesting story, though. Told you I had a bear story. All right. We're going to stick around for a few minutes of bonus time just to chat about whatever. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and hang on because we got some credits coming up.
Thanks
and this
today.
Subscription reminder.
Sure
and again, once again, thank you, Jillian N, for another 10 Culture Casino memberships. Hopefully,
of course,
Hopefully.
like and share all of the videos.
I'll wait for this to stop talking.
With the algorithm. Have a great day.
Hopefully we'll be able to have a member stream on Saturday. The Sunday show is in flux at the moment. I'm going to try to get back to doing Sunday because we did miss last Sunday. I'll try to get it back, but I do have quite a bit of running about to do on Sunday. We'll have to see how that goes. But Saturday it should be free to do a member stream. I'm going to do a tour of the greenhouse tomorrow for members, so hopefully that'll tide you over. Every level of membership will have access to that. And let's see. What else? What else do we got? We have incredible members. This is an amazing number of names, you guys. I need to slow this down, but the only way to do it is to completely restructure the way this looks. And I like the way it looks. And I like the music. Oh. Thanks, Griffin, for hanging out. Sorry I missed the day in history. Let's get to bonus time. And that's right. It's Thursday. We are here on bonus time on Thursday. For those of you on Twitter, thanks for being here. Odysee, Rumble, I appreciate all of you. And Sleazy Paladin is Aaron Ratliff. What's up, Aaron? I'm glad you're over there. And thank you for the support on Rumble. Love it. Why on Earth is over there. Atwood is over on Odysee. We got Atwood's everywhere. I'm missing Vince Womack. Did anybody see Vince come in? I saw James came in. What's up, James? We got Philip Gaming in the house. I think I said hi to Shadow Chaser. Pretty sure. We got Adam in the house. Adam, I hope to see you over on the HCast later today. And that's about 2 hours and 4 minutes from now. Lester, San Jose. I start every day at 8:45 a.m. Actually, I start at 8:42 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today I started a couple minutes late, so I don't know. Just crazy stuff. Q2 Cast is in the house. Good to see you. And let's see who else popped in the door. Hillis Mallory, what's going on? I just got here. Good to see you. Space Dave 2000's in the house. Check out Space Dave's channel. Good concept. We got low spec Linux laptop. Think I said hi to you, my friend. Great to see you. And Karenut 82 is in the house, or as Andre would say, Karnut. Kind of weird. Let's see. Oh, Commander and Striker of Shadows here. Shh. Hello. Happy Thursday. Hillis Mallory, since a members chat, says, thoughts on Writer's Room. Thoughts on Writer's Room deal. Well, the room deal was not terrible. I mean, like I said, the Taylor Sheridan rule was something that we're going to have to come up with because there's no way Taylor's going to write with a group of other people. And what's he going to do? Ask 2 or 3 people to punch up what he wrote? I mean, he's got 5 of the most popular shows right now simultaneously. Hickey Schmick, the guy's the new Chuck Lorre for drama, right? And I mean, come on, this is a guy that studied under some brilliant tutelage, worked on the Sons of Anarchy as an actor. He's was a sheriff's deputy, right? And but as far as the deal goes, I mean, it's fine. I feel like my writer friends are going to be okay. I think that they've been sold a bill of goods in some areas. I really, really, really want you to watch WDW Pro's video. After you watch my video today, go watch Pro's video. I was on there with him, and he kind of has some nuances there, and you're going to get even more because today on the Pro Show you will have, which comes on after the H cast, by the way. But today on the Pro Show, you will get a lot of insight. Script Doctor is going to be a featured guest, and they are going to talk about those nuances that are in the deal. I still think there was a lot left on the table, and I still stick by my analysis that a lot was kicked down the road. I think they kicked the can down the road a little more, 3 years down the road. And that's one of the problems with the way that these deals are negotiated. They're always in 3-year cycles, and they're always like spaced out or staggered out. And they oftentimes it doesn't get to the strike point, but in this particular case, it did. And sorry, my eyes are itchy today. And I feel like it's about as good as they were going to get with the incompetence that they currently have in the Writers Guild, and that's my assessment. I believe there's a level of incompetence in leadership right now. People that really weren't there to do what's in the best interest of everybody. Otherwise, the deal would have been done very quickly, and the deal points would have been more well thought out. I don't think they were thought out very well, but that's, again, just my opinion. Let's see who else is rolling through the chat now. We got a bunch of you folks. We got Ironcaster here. Greetings. You guys are great. Stygian Dogs is here. Great to see you. I'm pretty sure you came up with Culturians. It could have been Kate J. I know it was one of you lovely ladies. Pretty sure. I thought it was almost certain it was you. Animation Critics here. What's going on, Taylor? Good to see you. Check out Taylor Rivers. Man, it's warm in this room. I have all kinds of lights on today. Oh, if for those of you who saw today's video, just some quick feedback in the chat if you would. 1, if you like the format of today's video, and 2, if you don't. How about that? I would do a poll, but it doesn't need to be that formal. And if you get a chance to watch that video, do leave me a comment in it and a thumbs up, please. Culture, you don't need to cook anymore. You're red enough. Thank you. All names green. That's right. Gosh, you guys are so great. Thank you for all the support. Yeah, but I think that the actors thing will be settled quickly. Although, why delay it till Monday, right? Why? Don't know. Weird. I think I said hi to Biggles. Do check out Captain Phantom Nerd. He's going to have at least an hour and change free today to entertain you. If you're looking for a gap, something to fill the gap between now and the H-Cast, which is your favorite podcast, by the way. That's your favorite podcast. Don't let anybody lie to you. If you're on Twitter, check out the H-Cast on Mr. H Reviews. Better do so. I'm just playing. But yeah, Odysee Rumble, do check that out. Unfortunately, I think it's only on YouTube. I'm going to try to walk Mr. H through getting it on more platforms simultaneously. But we have several hundred people that show up on that stream to watch it, so and support it. Thank you. That stream's 100% supported by the audience because monetization isn't possible. It gets demonetized like almost immediately, regularly. Razorfist reckons video game writers will strike next. He's probably right. I mean, you have the actors over there, voice actors and motion capture actors that are going on strike, or they authorized a strike. We'll see how that works out. Within 2 years, 50% of the writers will be unemployed. Brilliant strike. Glack owner, I'm 100% with you. I agree with you. In fact, it might be more than that. And it might be less than 2 years. Might be almost immediately. That sucks for my writer friends. Really does. Really does. I write now. I've been writing for a while. Mostly articles and stuff for other people, but I need to finish up my script. I need to get my last revision done, and then I got to hand it over to somebody like Script Doctor to punch it up. John Sapolo's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. We got Professor Haitian in the house. Yeah, I did while talking about HBO. Stranger Things is Netflix. I know that, but no, the article actually talks about all the shows that are headed back. You had Stranger Things, everything at Stranger Things which is Netflix. You have the stuff over at HBO, like House of the Dragon and all of that. HBO's kicking it up full speed. Netflix also is too. We'll see how that works out. I miss somebody. Dave Sargent says armpits are shopped. I don't know what that means. Saw some good comments in the chat I need to get to. Scott Cook, have a great day, bud. J-Man's like, pick up that mic and talk to me. Oh, there you go. BLT's here. What's up? Yeah, mooses are huge. Yes, they are. That's a dumb place to shoot a moose, is in a subway. Gonna need a forklift. Hey, Eldritch Lord Haster's here. What's going on? Let's see. Trying to catch up with everybody. You guys are fire. I saw Chris in the house. What's up, Chris Bursa? Good to see you. Smarter than the average bit. Yeah, I wish I could sound more like. See, that's where Tom has me beat. He does more voices, more better. That's not proper English, kids. Keck is like, hi, bye. Okay, Keck 44. Your credits are dizzying. Yes, they are. Very, very upset about the bear at the bear story. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But the mother basically just covered up, and the bear took what they were looking for, which was food. Good question. Where were the men? Hey, Walter Tomaszewski's here. Look at that. Dave Sargent's like, bye, culture. Bye. A lot of y'all in and out. We got a super sticker with just some coffee from Darius Munchausen. He takes very good care of me. Thank you, Darius Munchausen. There's the lovely Nikki. Oh, that's something else we're going to talk on the H-Cast is Ahsoka. Oh, and some other Star Wars news. Nikki. Ooh-hoo. Good to see you, dear. Check out Nikki. She's awesome. She's really funny with X-Wing. Q2 Cast TV says the writer's deal doesn't pass the smell test. A lot of good writers got screwed again. I agree with you. I mean, like I said, and I really do want you to go and check out. I think it was like under 12 minutes, which is unheard of between me and Pro. We kept it tight, but do check that out. Elizabeth Young is here. Greetings, dear. Here we go. We got some answers. Jared says 1. Okay, so you like the style. Snortopoopas really liked it, and he gave it a 69. Excellent. Yeah, the audio was kind of garbage, Space Dave, and that's my fault because this mic was in a position that wasn't in range of the 3 cameras I was using. Next time, I'm going to try to actually put a lapel mic on when I'm doing one of those formats. So it's mine. It was a bit crap. It's my fault. And I used that term very carefully. I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw a rate specialist in the chat, but I don't think I highlighted him. Graham's here. What's up? Graham for $4.99 says, curious if studios gave in because they know AI isn't quite ready. True. When the next strike hits, studios will be more difficult for WGA to deal with. Also true. The studios are going to push the issue on AI. Disney wants to go all AI. And that's, again, a conversation that I think you're going to hear so much coming out of the pro show this afternoon. I do not miss the pro show this afternoon. Don't miss the H-Cast because it's brilliant today. We've got lots of great stuff over there. Stuff that is not here. Stuff that is, we're even covering some rumors that are likely to be true. So you're not going to want to miss that. But you're right, Graham. I think you're 100% on point. And thank you for the $4.99, my friend. Man, I miss Tom. Penny's going to see Expendables after lunch. My son, a.k.a. Dork Knight, thought it was crap. Wow. That's what I keep hearing. I feel kind of bad because I always want, the old 80s stars to do well. And I want to say thank you to Lester San Jose of the Skeptic Tank, one of the one of the high rollers on the channel here, gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you for that, Lester San Jose. You know what? I should play y'all a clip. You guys want a clip? What do you think? Squirrel or cow? Squirrel or cow? Cow, they say. That's the first thing I saw. So here's Moo Linda, everybody. Moo Linda.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
Lester wants the squirrel. You know what? We'll waste another few seconds and watch the squirrel.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
I just found out that Darius does not like that clip. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. But I know that Steliato's right. There's very little marketing for Expendables 4. And again, I'm going to stick by my assessment. It is Mr. and Mrs. Smith redone with Statham and Megan Fox, and Sylvester takes a nap for 80% of the film. So there you go. Taylor Rivers says, I'm surprised it seemed like E4 would have guaranteed slam dunk. If not, then at least for the roster. Yeah, but a lot of them phoned it in. Garcia phoned it in. 50 Cent. It's 50 Cent, right? Yeah. A lot of phone in performances, I would say. Yeah, Steve is a brilliant Miss Piggy. Unlimited Power is a member for 4 months. Is Culture, do you see they're working The Office? Yeah, they're going to try to reboot it. Why? The show is nearly perfect. It was done nearly perfectly, or probably more perfectly, as the BBC product that it was back when you were allowed to, be good on BBC and produce good things. That came to an end recently. Ofcom is a piece of crap, and all the other stuff that's going on over there in regards to state-run television is a real problem. And you don't get to argue with me. BBC is state-run TV. So much so that they're even trying to force people to pay the license fee. But thank you for this. Yeah, I know they're working on The Office, and I'm not looking forward to the wokening of The Office, which is not something I missed there, my friend. Yeah, I saw Wokening. Yeah. Randall Orser's been around for a long time. Thank you, Randall. Almost a year. Says, do you think Nolan will do a Bond movie? Funny you should mention that. I think you're going to want to watch the H cast today. Because, yeah. Oh, we'll have to see. That we're going to save. That we'll save for over there. But thank you for that. And if you can tune into the H cast, you'll have my thoughts on that. A real quick outline, because it is a member chat. I'll say, I suspect if anybody can do Bond justice, it is Christopher Nolan. And some of the information that came out and then was quickly retracted suspiciously leads me to believe that it will be a Bond that we will be allowed to enjoy. Space Dave 2000 for a Canadian $5 says, as a Christian concerned about content of the creator, please let me know how it is, Culture. You bet. Want to see it, but part of me is like, no. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I will. It's a film I'm compelled to see for a lot of different reasons. One, I think it looks beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Cinematography is amazing. But second, it was shot on an FX6, a Sony FX6, which is a little camera that you can build out into a cinema camera. But they're really tiny. The form factor on them is like smaller than a lot of box cameras. I like the Komodo Reds and stuff like that, but you really stack those up to get them to be something that you can shoot cinema with. But this particular camera is a prosumer camera. You could go and, if you had the money, you could go and buy a Sony FX6. And it's like great stuff. But from your perspective and what you're concerned about, I should be able to speak to that after seeing it. And I'll let you know if it bothered me. So, but I am looking forward to the film, and so is Mr. H, and I think we even convinced Tommy. He's got to see it. So, yeah. You guys, thank you for the support today, and thank you for the memberships. You guys don't know how much that helps out. It gives a lot of people an opportunity to participate in the member streams, and as I get more efficient with what I'm doing and I start to pull back a little bit more from my real job, which hopefully I can do going into winter now, I'll be able to like share things from the greenhouse like I plan to do this week and some other stuff. So yeah. Let's get to some of the chat that just popped in. I saw Al popped in with some info. Here we go. Al Humphrey says 100% right. Culture Casino, BBC and Ofcom suck immensely. We'll never forgive the BBC for their their pizza ring. Yeah, very, very bad. Very, very bad. There's gold in them thar reboots. Shrek PMC less and less all the time. You mine those things to death, and then the audience catches on and they go like, nah, and then they really were just a waste of money. We need a castrated Bond in order to teach men to fight the patriarchy, darn it. Nah, Evil Ramen, I think that's a little aggressive, and I'm not excited about that premise at all. More Ahsoka talk? You're going to put poor Tom in a coma? Well, we have to do the reviews. We're compelled. But no, actually, there's other Star Wars news that we're going to cover over on the HCast here later today. Very much excited. It's not my story to break. Otherwise, I would. Yeah. Mr. H comes up with lots of great stuff. So, and oftentimes he's got scoops on things months in advance. Months. Just like Pro and Valiant Renegade and everybody over at that Park Place. I mean, amazing stuff over there. Yeah, license fees are suspended. Or were suspended. So they're going to continue until 2026. Yeah, they pushed that date too. Crazy stuff. They did suspend it for a little while during the global crisis. Darth Plato's in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Good to see you. War Monkey's here. What's up? Elizabeth Young says, all I'll say is that the cinematography in the trailer brought tears to my eyes. It was so breathtaking, and also what I saw in the trailer made me tear up too. Reminded me of Spielberg's AI. Yeah. Look, I mean, if this is the future of film, this is shot like an independent film. It had a little bit of a higher budget, and it needs it because of the CGI in this is amazing. I imagine that's where they put most of the money, but they shot this in such an amazing way. I think you're going to see a lot of unique angles. And again, because that camera rig is so small. If you've ever held a Steadicam rig or if you've ever operated a Steadicam rig or anything similar, it gets quite bulky, heavy, taxing. A well-balanced rig you can do for a while, but it's a physical thing. If you can get a camera's form factor down to like the Titan Curlies, you can do some amazing shots. Body positivity Bond. No, thank you. No, thank you. What's my favorite gaming console? Back in the day, I would say the most amazing gaming console would have been the PS3, but that's for obvious reasons. The PS3 was really the first affordable Blu-ray player at the time. It's one of the reasons that kind of dominated everything. Now, I would say my favorite console is the PS5, just the sheer horsepower of it all. And that's why I really don't want this Activision Blizzard deal to go through with Microsoft. I think it's going to destroy gaming and the console market simultaneously. And do check out our good friend Captain Fandom Nerd here. Just shortly is when we wrap this up. Check him out. He's got it all set up, ready to go. Check out Captain Fandom Nerd. Yeah. Let's see. What did J-Man say? Didn't see it. The creator plot. The AI designed as a female child is the key to everything. Perhaps. And trust me, if I think this is woke, or if it does have any woke points, I will call them out. But I didn't see that in the trailer. It is possible to have a female heroine or a female that is the key to everything that isn't woke. Again, it's going to depend a lot on the story plots. Men and women work as teams. Maybe they're trying to create the idea that men and machines work as teams. I don't know. Yeah, Gareth Edwards is fantastic, right? So we'll see how this goes. Space Dave. I have a bit of hope for the 60th anniversary Doctor Who, but then I listen to interviews with the new Doctor Who, and I'm like, barf. Yeah. The message. Yeah. Wait, do I have that available? Can I do it? Let's see. The message. You'll have to let me know if that was an echo or not, because I don't know. I don't know. Somebody wants me to do Blood in the Saddle, which is a song from the Country Bear Jamboree, as Michael Jackson. Ow! I don't know. Do you have a favorite animated movie, Disney or otherwise? Whew. I have a few of them. Then, believe it or not, they're not all Disney. They're very. If I was gonna like pick from each of them, I think if you look at Pixar, I think Monsters Inc. is almost perfect. Toy Story would have been my choice originally. Up is great if you want it pulling at your heartstrings, but some of the animation that I thought was rather blocky. So, believe it or not, for hand-drawn animation, two-dimensional, Disney, I would say probably The Rescuers, but not necessarily just because of the animation. If you're talking about the animation, the invention of the multiplanar camera and its usage by Walt Disney in the very first animated classic, 1937's Snow White, is probably the most beautiful use of a new technology I think I've ever seen. A lot of people don't realize just how groundbreaking 1937 Snow White was. On a budget of $1.5 million, which nearly bankrupted Walt and his company. They, in the first year, did $8 million worth of business. Adjusted for inflation, it's one of the top films ever, much like Gone with the Wind. Just it made so much money. It was the highest grossing film of all time in 1937. In 1938, the Academy had to create a special award just for that film because they didn't have animation. And from that point forward, animation was going to win a lot of Academy Awards. And so they created a special one. And they gave away a full-size award, a regular Oscar, a special one for the film, and then 7 smaller ones because it was Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And it wasn't weird. Screw that chick. Freaking pissed off. But no, I mean, Howl's Moving Castle, there's a lot of things that I appreciate. I thought the first Shrek was probably one of the most groundbreaking things at the time. There's a lot of them. I really loved Minions, the first Minions. I'm kind of weird, though. I know that. When it comes to film, I mean, what's the greatest film ever made? Well, you sure you want to know? Let's see. Hey, Gojira Star, what's up? R.I.P. Pepe. Man, someone up here has $25,000 husky as a service dog. My goodness, that's amazing. It's very expensive, but I tell you what, service dogs are very important. Hey, Brightest Days here. Good to see you. Hey, Fletcher's here. Driving and lurking. Thanks for being here, Fletch. Fifth Element's a fantastic female. Key to the Everything movie. Yeah, Luc Besson. I mean, come on. He's made some incredible stuff. That's one of the ones I can quote endlessly because I don't know how many times I've seen it. Seen that movie so much. Lion King, greatest animated film ever made. I say that it brought Disney back. A two-dimensional animation, score, soundtrack. There's a good argument for that. Fantasia's gorgeous. I saw back-to-back the first one, the original, and then the Fantasia 2000 in an IMAX. Talk about mind-blowing. This is before they screwed it up and edited the crap out of it because of their worries. Evil Ramen says, Zegler means well, like all those young Maoists back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the neo-Marxists here in this country, terrifying. Core members like, Porky's is the greatest movie ever made. Brahma Bull says Joe Biden could use a service dog. Yeah. You notice that dog disappeared? Wasn't it Major or something? I don't remember the name of the dog. Sorry, folks. Real Genius was the greatest movie ever made. It's a great film. Spaceballs. There you go. You guys are fun. Ziegler's what you call a fifth wave feminist, perhaps. Very uneducated young person. What's worse is that it actually put on display the fact that Gal Gadot, whatever you want to call her, Gadot, is a Kool-Aid drinker too. Pretty much a bummer. Oh, 310 to Yuma is a good film, indeed. The Postman, huh? Well, there you are. All right, I have to kick out of here, and I got to run the credits again, and you got to get over to see Captain Fandom Nerd Stream, which he put in the chat multiple times. Do check that out. If you haven't seen today's video, see that as well, and don't forget, the H-Cast is coming up in 1 hour and 30 minutes. So, here we go. All these amazing beings that we have. Fantastic. The H-Cast is coming up. If you're looking for another live stream, Captain Phantom Nerd. And we got one more super chat from Kalichi Oki saying, for $2, heard Studio Ghibli was closing. That true? Well, they're being acquired. Closing, not that I've heard of. Acquired, yes, by Japanese television. Nippon, I believe, if I remember. That's from memory. Maybe different than that, but no, I believe they're being acquired by Nippon television. Yeah, you got to be a speed reader for this, indeed. Oh, I'll find this. I hope I got all the super chats. I think I did. Thank you all for the support today. I hope your day is incredible. See ya!